Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here,
Hello.
and this is the Quarantine Life, episode 19.
Very cool. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We've been going live every day at 6 p.m. PST for these Quarantine Life episodes to show up for you guys, to let you know that we're still working here. We're still hustling along. We're still showing up for life while being on lockdown. There's crazy times happening right now. And we just want to hang out with you guys and answer any questions you might have. And yeah, so every day we've been coming on live here. And today we have a few announcements for you, but we're just going to wait for some more people to pop in right now.
Yeah, it just takes usually a couple minutes. I wanted to share something that I briefly saw on YouTube. And it was a chat between Gary Vaynerchuk and Roberto Blake. And the title struck me because it said, during this whole thing that we're going through, we're going to really see people, they're either going to rise to the top or they're going to stay at the bottom. And people's true selves are going to show through. You're either going to pick yourself up and do something with this time, or you're going to waste this time. And he said it's going to expose people's personalities.
Gary said that?
Yeah.
Gary Vaynerchuk? I can see that.
He said that this time you're going to really see either what you're made out of or that you're not really into it.
Yeah.
And the people that are go-getters, they're going to shine and they're going to win big time through this. And I feel like that's what's happening to us, to be honest, like not trying to be cocky or anything. But this time, we've really seen some major pivotal growth in our business. And it's been crazy with these live streams, moving forward with the academy. Like, we're making moves that we've never made before, and it usually takes us a long time to do so.
I think that's kind of what needs to happen sometimes, is an entire shift in your usual routine for you to shake things up a bit and get clear on what you really want, what you really want to focus on, because it's so easy to get lost in the day-to-day of things and get lost in a routine that you might not necessarily like, and you don't necessarily admit that because you don't take time out to actually stop and think, hey, is this something that I want to be doing? So I think during this extreme time, we're all really facing ourselves and sitting down to ask us those questions. Ask yourself these questions.
Yeah, I just thought that was interesting that Gary made that statement. He's usually quite a bold person, and he makes these kind of statements.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically said, you're either going to win or you're going to lose during this time, and it's going to show your true colors of if you're resourceful, if you're going to see it half full, you're going to take action, or you're just going to waste and squander this time. So it was an interesting talk.
Yeah, because I guess during this time, you'll really get to see how people adapt to what's going on. Whether they'll take it in a negative route and like I'll constantly think about the lack and what's not going right, versus taking it in a more positive route and making the most out of this time. And that's why we've been going live every day here for you guys. It's just to show up and to keep the positivity going.
And it's day 19, but really we've done 20, I believe, because that one of them was an interview.
Yeah.
And I can already see tremendous growth in both of us with going live. There's a huge difference from the first one up until now, and it's created some opportunities. People have been seeing us, and we're going to be doing interviews with other people that we're going to mention.
Yeah.
So it's really cool how this is turning out, and how I'm going to be talking about all the things that I've learned after this whole thing is over, because it was kind of like an experiment.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a test trial run, and it's like, hey, we're gonna be here this whole time, like literally at the condo, like let's just do these live streams. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Literally, leave once every 2 weeks for groceries, and that's about it.
I think this would be, it's been a, what would you call it? Like a personal growth incubator.
Yeah.
In a way, right? Like this, I was always, like it takes me a while to get used to doing lives. And previous is like I was often uncomfortable with going live. I would still do it and push myself, but like it would just take a lot more energy to push past that resistance. And doing these lives has really been like just pushing me to do them every single day and to show up for you guys. Like it really has been a personal growth journey for me in that sense. And in other areas too, like I really feel it's like been an incubator, personal growth incubator.
Incubator as in?
Like harnessing personal growth. Like it's
like
been
an experiment.
Growing. Well, it's also an experiment, but that's a different word.
It's an experiment for me, incubator for you.
Definitely. Yes.
Let's say hello to some people in the comments. Liat says, hey, ladies.
Hi, Liat.
Liat also says, how are you doing? We're doing really good. And
doing good.
We remember that, so a couple days ago, we had announced that we made our first 2 sales on the Creative Business Academy. Like someone bought the Amazon course, and then another person bought our TubeBuddy SEO course. Yeah. And it was like our first 2 sales, and it happened in one day. And it was like Easter or something. And then, so that evening after the live stream, we celebrated by ordering White Spot.
Oh, yeah.
We ordered White Spot from like DoorDash, the delivery service here. Got that delivered, got burger, milkshake, the blueberry milkshake, and just chowed down on some burgers. Haven't had a burger in a while, and it was so good.
It was good. Good celebratory.
And that's the thing, is you got to celebrate your small wins. It's like 2 sales, but it's like our first 2 sales on our very own academy, and we celebrated. Roland says, hello, Jewel and Orit.
Hi, Roland.
Fuzzy Randomness says, hi, Orit and Jewel, looking great. Thank you so
Fuzzy.
much. And Lenny says, here we go.
Yes, that is the motto for every single day. Here we go.
And then Roland says, thanks, and the positivity works. Yeah, repeated exposure works. It really works. Now these lives are becoming like natural habit. It's like I often tell people that if you want a strong habit, you need to get it to the point where it's like brushing teeth or showering or something that you do without thinking that you're going to do it anyways. You're going to do it whether you feel good about it or you don't feel good about it. Like, I don't need to be motivated to brush my teeth. I'm going to do it whether I'm feeling happy or sad or angry. It's just something that's going to happen.
It becomes an unconscious behavior.
Yeah, you need to get your habit to that.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like these live streams are going towards.
Exposure, right?
Yeah. And then Liat says, looks bright and sunny. It's only going to get brighter.
Yes.
As we move towards the summer season, it's just going to be so blasted in here. It gets really sunny. And then eventually we have to wear sunglasses inside. Because like the shades are down. They have these shades. They're not like black shades or anything. But they keep the sun rays, like the heat part out. But the sun rays still come through, like the light. So it's going to get really sunny in here.
Like a greenhouse in here.
And then claps. And then best chicken mushroom burgers. I think you got a beef mushroom burger.
The Monty mushroom burger at White Spot. White Spot's only in Canada, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think it's only really in BC, mainly, or maybe BC and Alberta.
Monty mushroom burgers. Beef. Those are good.
I got the beef BC burger, which it's like a beef patty, and then you have slices of bacon. They have their triple O sauce, a tomato, and they got it with fries and coleslaw as well. Lenny says, YouTube monies. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a post about that soon. I've hesitated doing the post because every day the percentage of our YouTube money goes higher and higher and higher. It's like incremental. But so far, I believe yesterday was the highest ever, and it was at like 28% growth for the last 28 days since this whole thing happened. And I'm trying not to say that word because I don't want this to get demonetized.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that whole thing, the craziness in the world.
That whole event that is happening right now.
We all know what we're talking about here. Hold on 1 second. And then Liat says, good tip. Well, sorry, that was Burger's one. Liat says, good tip. What was the tip? I don't know. I don't know.
We just kind of say things and we're not sure what we say.
What was the tip?
But thank you.
Yes, I do like the bacon. And when Product Patrol yesterday, when we interviewed Product Patrol, and he was showing us the single serve bacon.
Oh yeah.
I was like, that is such a neat product. It's weird because it's like single serve sliced bacon in its own packaging, and you apparently microwave it for 5 seconds. I'd try that for sure. But yeah, we did an interview yesterday, and we just want to apologize for the crazy audio issues that we were having.
Yeah, it was brutal, especially in the
brutal.
beginning when we were trying to fix all the issues. We, after the live stream, actually figured out what was going on with the echo, and we didn't have time to test it beforehand because Cheeks from Product Patrol just came off another live.
So it was like
on his channel.
From one live to another, and I guess we're so used to just doing like a one-off that when another person came on, there's like an echo thing, and it just, we should have had this other option unchecked, and nevertheless, we apologize.
But towards the latter half, though, there was still some good stuff in the latter half there. But
it slightly...
It was kind of annoying to listen to, yeah. I know.
Lenny was there for that yesterday, and he said, so good bacon. I know, I looked up that bacon. They're selling them for like $24. I don't know how many there are in the pack, but it's a really unique item, and apparently this product has won awards. So Roland says, I follow a guy who is an RV vlogger, and he said his income has dropped quite a bit. Yeah, that's the thing, is it's a hit and miss happening right now on YouTube. And when you say vlogger, that tells me right away a bunch of different things about their channel, that the videos are not necessarily searchable type stuff. It's like, you know, like a hanging out, maybe they drive around in their van type thing, right? And a lot of advertising has dropped off on YouTube because there are a lot of companies who are suffering right now, and they can't usually pay for the same type of ads. But in the educational tutorials department, it is booming right now, and they are running ads like crazy. So it really depends.
Depends on the content of your channel.
Yeah, I mean, we do vlogs on our channel, but I personally wouldn't have a straight up only type vlog because the content isn't as searchable. The content isn't as evergreen, meaning it doesn't last long on YouTube, because typically when you have a fan or people who are subscribed and you put out a vlog, right, on Monday, typically they're going to watch that on Monday, Tuesday, and they're going to watch it once. Usually they'll watch your vlog once. They're not going to typically watch that same vlog over and over. They're waiting for the next one.
It's a shorter shelf life.
Yeah, shorter shelf life, and it depends if what the person is vlogging on. If you are being very vague in general with your titles and you're not already like a huge vlogger, like if you're like, went to the ice cream store today, and that was your title, then you know you're not in my opinion, it should have been the ice cream store's name for sure, or like a specific flavor, something more searchable than like went to the ice cream store today.
Ice cream shop in city name.
Yeah, like
the
name and then the city and like a review or something like that. That's just my take on that. But yeah, I've heard a lot of people in the vlogging community. They're taking a hit right now. And they said, but he's also making, yeah, that's the thing, is you cannot rely only on one source of income. You need to build multiple streams of income. And that's why with the YouTube channel, yeah, he's created a Patreon, and, you know, people are going to support him there as well, which is really cool. But maybe, you know, he has merch or something like that, or he can still get sponsorship deals, that kind of thing, or affiliate marketing if he talks about certain products in his RV that he uses, things like that. So make sure that you set up those multiple income streams with your channel. Your channel can generate many income streams. It's just a central hub, but it can have all these little pillars of income.
Yeah, it's the same with us. Like, we have our income on YouTube is higher, but our services are lower. The number of people buying our services is lower because businesses are more conscious of the way that they're spending their money and their budgets right now. So it's different. It depends on like the industry you're in, and also what diversification of income you have, and the different ways that you're making income.
Yeah, so we're super grateful, and we're very fortunate that we're in the educational department for YouTube videos, and those ones are really taking off and earning a lot of ad revenue right now. So we're really grateful. Lenny says, what keywords do you need? It depends on the video. Completely depends on the video.
Maybe you were commenting on how we're not saying what the circumstances are.
What circumstances?
The circumstances, we're staying away from those certain keywords so that our video still gets monetized.
Oh, like talking about the craziness.
Yeah, the craziness. That's what we call it.
Lenny says, what videos are taking off for you this past month? Videos about Skype,
video conferencing,
Zoom, Adobe Acrobat, things that businesses,
online tools,
teachers, things like that, services that are needed like that, gear, equipment. Still, the Etsy videos are still doing well.
I think a lot of people are losing faith on selling on Etsy right now, or starting an Etsy shop, but that's
I don't think you should.
It's not, yeah. No, I've been telling, like, I released a video on the channel specifically talking about this, saying that you should still push through if you are thinking of selling on Etsy, just because this is, like, there's still a lot of people that are making good money on Etsy, even more so now. And we will have a guest.
Yeah,
coming up.
That leads into Fernando. We will be interviewing Fernando Sesteda, or it will. And this is on Thursday. This will be in replace at 6 p.m. PST, the regular Quarantine Life. That'll be an interview. But we're going to be talking about Etsy and how he's doing on Etsy right now. And he does between 3 to 5K a month in sales on Etsy.
Specifically with print on demand.
Yeah,
selling
POD, meaning he doesn't have any of the products. He's outsourcing it to other companies who print these products for him. He never even touches the product. He comes up with the design, and he might even be outsourcing the design as well. And he uploads the design to a certain product, let's say a mug, a water bottle or something. And then when it sells, that's the time when it gets printed and made and packaged and shipped by the company, like the company that you choose to be your print-on-demand company.
Right.
So
that's happening on Thursday.
This Thursday. So like 2 days from now. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, 2 days from now. And feel free to join that, because it's live, so we're gonna be taking the questions and answers. And I asked him, it's gonna be an hour interview. People are still asking a bunch of questions after. Are you still good to stay after? And he's like, I can stay as long as we can.
That's nice.
Yeah, so awesome. He's ready to answer your questions. And he's right now making money on Etsy.
So it will still be the same time, right? 6 p.m.?
Yeah.
Okay, 6 p.m. PST on Thursday, this Thursday. And then that also leads into us talking about what happens after Thursday this weekend. Just wanted to also announce that the Artapreneurs Virtual Summit is happening. So this is a virtual summit for creative entrepreneurs and artists, just anybody who's really wanting to make money from their art, their craft, their talent, doing what they love. And we were asked to be speakers at this virtual summit. It's happening from Friday, April 17th to April 19th, so this weekend. And we're amongst 30 plus other guest speakers, and they're from all different creative industries. There's like a filmmaker, a comedian, there's like just people as a printmaker, yeah, and music. Really, really cool, a great panelist. And you get to hear their stories and how they succeeded in making money from their creative, their creative talents. And it's really all about just getting rid of this whole thriving artist crap, this thriving artist stereotype that still lives today. And that is
starving artist.
Yeah, starving artist. Did I say thriving?
Yeah, you said thriving artist.
Thriving artist is not crap. Starving artist crap. Starving artist crap that's still living on today. And yeah, and so we're speaking at the summit. Our specific session is on Friday at 4 p.m. PST. But to sign up for the summit, you do need to get a pass. And typically one ticket to the virtual summit is $497. We have a link that you can enroll in this for absolutely free. So you can attend the virtual summit for free. And it's something that the organizers as well have graciously allowed us to do, is to give you guys free passes, or maybe it's not for you, but it's for somebody you know, like a friend or a family member. And we're gonna put that link in the description after, and also in the comments on Facebook and YouTube after this video, or after this live stream. But you'll also see I'm releasing a video today on the YouTube channel specifically talking more about it. So just wanted to announce that for you guys. That's coming up.
That's going to be exciting. I'm excited for that.
Really excited, yeah. And it's also like it's like an actual, like you're attending a conference, but it's all virtual. So you get to attend live Q&A sessions with the speakers, and we're on a bunch of those panels as well. So it's going to be really cool to get to talk to all of the attendees and answer their questions.
If you are in a position where you've been thinking, you've been wanting, you've been desiring to do something with yourself, whether what creative outlet it is, like, this is the time to make a move. You should not be wasting this time. So if you currently do not have anything going on, like, it's a free pass, make use of it, because there's so much value. We saw the other people chatting, the other instructors, the other panelists, and I want to watch them. I can't wait to see some of these sessions, and learn from them. Stories are very powerful if you know how to use them for yourself. And let's see here. Someone said here, watching you from Montreal, I need to talk to you about what I can do. I'm your student on Udemy. Which course are you taking? And feel free to put the comments here right now.
Yeah, you can ask us the question here directly if you like, or you can also message us on Udemy, but that's really cool. Just let us know what course you came from.
Lenny says, office stuff, nice. Maybe update descriptions to cross-promote related.
Oh, always.
Yeah, we have the cards going on, and like YouTube kind of does that automatically. But yes, I love cross-promotion.
Yeah, we always, or not always, but often include links to related videos within the description. So if someone's watching one of my Zoom videos, I'll also put links to other related Zoom videos or even Skype videos in the description, because if they're watching this, they'll probably be interested in one of those. So definitely cross-promote your videos. It's really good strategy.
Roland says, hello, Liat. And then Liat says, hey, Roland. We love facilitating these.
I love how you guys are talking to each other. It's so fun to see that.
Liat says, yes, got my free pass already. That's awesome. It's going to be like a whole 3-day summit, and you can like go and choose whatever you want to watch. It's like you're actually attending an actual conference. Lenny says, the fasting artist. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of that happening.
Well, especially now, like this time as well, these crazy times right now. You know, it like creative entrepreneurs can see this as like a very, very scary time. Like think about the music industry too. Like people who make their money from doing shows and performances and
For the extras, actors,
like actors,
production's not happening on anything.
There's a lot of disruption happening. So this is a really, really great resource for anybody in any creative industries.
Hello, Product Patrol. Thank you for the value that you gave yesterday. That was really cool to share your YouTube story and how you became a product review channel. And you know, I remember when you first started with the kids channel. He has 2 sons and they started there, and then he thought, oh, maybe I'll create a video and start my own channel, and then it just blossomed into the character Cheeks of Product Patrol.
Blossomed into Cheeks.
And then Roland says, I believe I'm signed up as well. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's free. Take advantage of it.
Yeah. And once again, guys, if you, just to reiterate, I will put the link again in the description after this live is over, so you can check it out. And another video is coming out on the channel describing exactly what it's all about if you want more info.
Had a blast. Bacon time coming.
Oh, I guess, because
you're supposed to do the video.
There's a bacon video coming up. Yeah, we're waiting for it.
Okay, let's see here. Liat says, Cheeks loves his food. Yeah, you always find like the most interesting types of food. It's crazy. Oops. Cheeks says, hi Cheeks, I watched your potato skin video. Hilarious. That's one of the funnier ones. That's one of the hidden gems ones. Braden says, hi everyone. Hi Braden. Hope you all had a great Easter. Hope you had a great Easter as well. And then let me just put the comments here.
We have the question.
Yeah. So they said, I was taking the Amazon FBA. My question is, I finished the course, but I never received the certificate, and I got some problem to finish listing all my product. Can you please help me? And I can't leave you a comment. Well, you just did leave a comment, so you can. And okay, about the certificate, that is on Udemy's end. So you might have to email Udemy support to ask them, and make sure you have to finish all lectures. So just make sure that you've gone through and completed all lectures. And then
problem finishing all listings.
Can you be a little bit more specific about the problem that you're having with your listing? You can leave a comment on Udemy. You can leave a question.
So there's a Q&A section within the course where you can specifically type your question in, or your question in there, and then we'll answer them in there. So it's directly within the course that you're enrolled in.
Or feel free to email us. We have our email in the description of this video. You can email us if you're having a hard time with the Udemy comment.
Lenny's gonna destroy the bacon.
That's crazy. The bacon that I had on the BC burger was pretty good. Liat says, hi, Braden. Awesome. So yeah, we've got some things in the works. We filmed our part in the virtual summit like in March, just before things started to get crazy. And then, so that's coming up this weekend. We're going to be interviewing Fernando on Thursday. And then next week, we're going to be interviewing Kevin Burciaga, who is he's not a new YouTuber, but he's a smaller YouTube channel, but he's getting some traction and growth. And we wanted to have him on there to share his story, because he has been putting out videos for a while. And his videos are about nutrition and eating healthy, losing weight, that kind of thing, health department. And he had been uploading like 2 videos a week for the longest time. And it took him a decent amount of time to get his first 100 subscribers. I remember checking his channel, and it was kind of just staying at the same. And this is completely all organic. And then now that he passed that 100 subscriber mark, now he's getting a couple subscribers a week. And every time I go look at his channel, it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And he has been so consistent. Like, he never once complained. It was like, I think I'm going to leave this.
Maybe
I'm not
this
going to
doesn't
do it
work
anymore. Yeah, like, maybe I should stop. He just kept pumping it and pumping it and pumping it. And that's very similar to what happened to us in our YouTube channel when we first started. We had barely any subscribers, but I would talk to the camera still the same way and like act as if I already had a fan base, and I already called ourselves YouTubers at 300 something subscribers. I was already telling people, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. And they'd be like, oh, how many subscribers do you have? And I'd be like, 700. And then they'd be like, that's cool. You know, like, okay, you're not really a YouTuber, but I truly believed it, and I put that out there, and with the consistency, the uploading, we just passed 1,200 videos uploaded to our channel solely. It's not even including a Reach channel and other channels that we worked on.
A lot of work, a lot of time, blood, sweat, and tears.
100 videos. That is true consistency. And in total of those 1,200 videos, we may have taken, like, in total, if you put all the breaks together, maybe like 3 weeks or 4 weeks of break during the 1,200 videos. We uploaded videos Monday to Thursday every week since we started our channel. And I knew that we would get up there in numbers. It just had to be consistency. And if we got a viral video, we got one. And even then, we do not have a single video that has hit 1 million. That's still one of my goals, is to obviously get 1 million subscribers, but I want one video to hit 1 million views. So far, our best is like the Etsy video, which I think has 300 or 400,000 views. So that one's kind of leading the pack right now.
Yeah, but your first couple hundred subscribers is always going to take a while, but it's really up to you to push past that. And Kevin did an amazing job just pushing through, and he's really, really accelerated, with his subscriber growth. And we're bringing him on, number one, because it's great to have that perspective of someone who just passed a 100 subscriber milestone. That's awesome, definitely something to celebrate. But number two, he's using his YouTube channel as a way to actually, as like a lead generator, to bring people back into his consulting, because he does consulting on helping people with their binging, their eating habits, that kind of thing. So he's using and doing a great job of using YouTube and turning those clients into actual sales, paid clients for his consulting
Coaching
business.
Clients.
So so we're going to dive more into that with him, and exactly what he's doing there, how is he funneling people over there, and how it's working. So that will be next week on Tuesday.
I find out. I have the
same time, 6 p.m. But
it's going to be on this wavelength of the quarantine life.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Tuesday, April 21st at 6 p.m. PST.
Yeah. So we're bringing other people on here just because we can. We have this really cool platform to be able to do that, and it's great to hear from other YouTubers, other people with insight, and just learn from each other.
We got a couple comments here. Product Patrol says, hi, Lenny. They said, thank you so much. I love you. You motivated me to do that. Thank you. No problem. Roland.
It still says Roland in a way.
Lenny says, celebration. Always a celebration. Getting It Done of the North said 1 million would be great, but if the majority of your 1,200 views are working away getting you views, that's still amazing. Yeah, it's like our little army of videos. It's like little fish or a school of fish or something, just like a ton of animals or people
I
or
think
something.
of an octopus.
It's
Little
like
tentacles, octopuses, tentacles out in there, out in the cyberspace, just bringing. No, the plural is octopi. I don't know why I said that. Octopuses.
octopi.
Octopi. Yes. Use it in a sentence today. Yeah. So that's absolutely right. Like, yeah, it would be nice to get so many views on one video, but you should never be fixated over that because every single video is working for you. You're putting in all this time and effort into pumping out content that is going to live forever on your channel, well, until YouTube lives, really. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Roland.
Sorry, I just had to take care of something on the chat.
Yes. We have some interesting comments here. Liat says, celebrate good time. Come on, sing it. Is that celebrate good times? Come on. Yeah. I think she's probably singing that in her head right now. Awesome, guys. Well, yeah, so that's what's coming up. A lot of fun stuff. Jewel, did you have any last minute announcements?
I was just trying to deal with this thing on the comments. But no, I think that's all the announcements that we have. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And tomorrow will be the Quarantine Life episode 20. I'm kind of losing track, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, there's JoJo. Hi, JoJo. When did you arrive? But yeah, I've been losing track of these because it's gone on to 20, and I'm looking forward to going grocery shopping.
Getting out of the house?
No, not really like, oh, I want to get out of the house. It's just I like refilling on the food because
yes, that's important.
The stock of the food is going down.
Yeah.
And we went through like all the frozen meats and this and that, and I just want to refill because I like cooking, and a bunch of stuff ran out. There's no more spinach. Tomatoes are gone. The salmon's gone. What else did we go through?
It all needs
the chips are gone. The chips usually are done by day 3.
Tamil, 20 days. Isn't that crazy? It's actually a first for us too to be going live daily like this.
Yeah.
It's not something we've ever done before, and just wanted to step up our game. So it's been really fun. It's been really exciting. I'm gonna keep on doing it. Tamil says, or maybe going to the grocery store is an exciting thing to do now. It's different, right? A different scenery. It mixes things up a bit. It's funny how the things that we did before didn't really mean much, but now just going for a simple walk outside is just bliss. It's so nice, right? We're really learning about the things that we miss very much. Roland says, did groceries this morning. Nice. Jojo said she just arrived a minute ago. You can always watch the replay, Jojo. Jojo says, hi to Liat. Anxiety or what? From going grocery shopping? Is that what you mean, Roland?
Well, it's a lot of it's way more a big deal now because we usually get suited up.
It's like an operation now.
The mask and the gloves and like the waiting outside, and it's not a simple thing to do anymore. Before you could just go to the grocery store, quickly grab that item, but it's a whole thing now. Yeah. And you don't just go to grab a quick item anymore. We're gonna have to get groceries for our parents again, so that's gonna be like a whole operation again.
Maybe we should use 2 carts.
No,
2 shopping carts.
1 cart.
It was overflowing last time. Yeah, can't go anywhere.
You literally cannot go to any other store other than like a grocery store. I don't even know if the banks are still open. I haven't even.
Yeah, it's funny, Roland. I think we mentioned this previously on an episode, but it's like you're wearing the mask and you're passing by people, and you know, typically like if someone's in your way, you would smile and just move over. But it's funny because we're wearing masks, so they can't see that you're actually smiling or being nice.
And I am smiling underneath the mask. I totally am.
We all look like I don't know, like
I try
masked robbers.
I try to be more vocal and openly say like hello or like, oh sorry, excuse me. Like, you know, like I'm trying to like make it known that I'm not like miserable underneath the mask.
And Liette says, miss my friends and family gatherings. Yes, for sure. That's something that's definitely a big change. I miss seeing my parents every week too. Jojo says, sorry for being so late to the chat. No worries. You know we're here all the time, Jojo, every day. Lenny, draw a smile. Yeah, you could do that on the mask.
I guess, but people
might look a little
yeah.
creepy. I don't know. It's a work in progress, Lenny.
It'll be like a Joker type thing.
Banks are open here, but they interrogate you before opening the doors.
They don't open the door.
Yeah. It's very interesting times right now. And yeah, the best that we could do is just make the most of it with what we can do right now, what we can control. And yeah.
It makes you appreciate small things.
Yeah.
Appreciate air,
stuff
outside.
That you didn't really pay much attention to before.
But yeah, we'll keep you updated. We will be here tomorrow at 6 p.m. PST. I don't know. I'm not really trying any new cooking right now because I've been so into the videos and stuff. So probably when I go grocery shopping, I will come up with some new things to make.
Yeah.
Oh, we did have some leftover taco shells, but no more like ground beef and stuff, right? So I thought of making tuna and then in the tuna adding like shredded spinach, tomatoes, and olives, the Greek olives, in the mixture, right, of the tuna, and then shove it in the tuna, and shove it in the taco. And then obviously the taco's toasted. And it was really good. Like it was really good. And so I was like, whoa, tuna tacos. It was pretty good. Yeah.
Getting more creative. Good.
Well, I didn't want those taco shells to go to waste. And I was like, oh, it's going to be another 2 weeks before we can get more ground beef.
I know you have to like plan and plot your groceries for the next month. Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today with us. We'll be right here, back again tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST.
For episode 20.
Yes. See you then.
Bye.
Bye for now.